Hi, so I see that you want to write an equation of the line that passes through a point and is perpendicular to the line that they gave. So this is actually a little bit more simple than you think. We can totally do this. So first thing that you need to know is that parallel lines have the same slope, while perpendicular lines have what we call the opposite reciprocal. And I'm going to write that down for you. So if we were trying to do a parallel line to the line given, we would be able to identify that the slope is 1/3, and that parallel line would also have a slope of 1/3. But for perpendicular lines, you use the opposite reciprocal. So I like to call that the flip and switch. Okay, so opposite meaning if it was negative, it's now positive. If it was positive, it's now negative. And reciprocal, it goes upside down. And if they gave you a number, like for example, the number 4, which is a whole number, you could always write it as over 1 and then flip it and it becomes 1/4, just for the reciprocal piece. And then since it was positive, we would make it negative, but that's just an example. So I'm going to get rid of this bottom part here. Okay. So now let's take our key information. We need to know this point. When they give us this point, they're giving us our X and our Y. We also need to pick out the slope. So our original slope that they gave us was 1/3. Once we have our point of 2, -2 and our slope, we really don't need the rest of the equation. In fact, we could cross it out if we want. The only thing we need to know is that it's perpendicular, right? I like to think of it as the orange peel, right? When you have an orange, you don't eat the outside, right? You peel away the outside, which is our whole equation. You get rid of it, and then you just eat that inside good part, right? So that's like taking your slope out. Okay. So when we are doing that, what we're going to do is now we need to find our new M. So that's our perpendicular one. Remember, I called it the flip and switch or opposite reciprocal. So if we had 1/3, we're now going to flip that upside down. And that becomes 3/1. And since it was positive, we now need to make it negative. So we could say 3/1 or just -3. Okay. I'm going to use a typing tool just to make it go a little bit quicker. So when we're filling this in, we want to use y equals mx plus b. You can also use point slope form if your teacher taught you that, but otherwise y equals mx plus b is just fine. So that's our template. Let's start filling in what we know. We said that our y was -2, so -2 equals. We have our new m of -3. Now our x, which we have up here or over here, is just 2. And our b is what we don't know. We need to actually solve for b. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to keep working here. Oop, this should be a plus. So we have -2 equals -6 plus b. We're going to add 6 to both sides. That will cancel this out. And then -2 plus 6 gives me 4 equals b. Now I'm going to rewrite everything. So I'm going to write my new m and my b. And so my answer is going to be y equals negative 3x plus 4. I hope that helped, and I hope you have a good night, and feel free to reach out if you need any more help. Thanks.